Okay.
Hi.
Hi. Hi.
I'm Lindsay.
Gloria.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. Find the place okay?
Yeah, kinda. I had to Google Map it, but I got here.
The parking ramp is ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what brings you in today?
I am having some issues with my boyfriend right now.
Okay. What's going on?
We've been fighting excessively lately, like at each other's throats, screaming, usually me screaming, stuff like that.
Okay. At each other's throats. What do you mean by that?
Just like little things, like will set us off, like, well, I guess it's usually me. Like if I'm trying to take a test and he turns on his video games, I'm on him, or Joe, you didn't take the garbage out, what the hell is wrong with you? And then it just turns into like a 3-hour blowout.
Okay. Blowout. What does blowout look like?
A blowout for us is like, I'll start, I guess, nagging him, and then he'll get defensive, and then he'll say something that I think is rude or like a jerk thing to say, and then I'll say you're being a jerk, and then it just escalates from there to the point where neither of us are willing to back down, and it's just, it's awful.
Okay. So, where are you at today? Like on a scale of like 1 to 10, 10 being that blowout that you're talking about. Where are you at today?
With Joe?
Yeah.
Today I haven't seen him because I've been
Okay.
in school all day, so.
The last time you saw him?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yesterday was that exact situation, and I would say it was like a 7 or an 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So pretty rough.
Yeah, he pissed me off, and.
Okay. What did he do to piss you off specifically?
I panicked over, I'm working on a school project, and I had an annotated bibliography actually, and.
Stressful?
Yes, and turns out it got lost somehow. I either didn't save it or it erased, I don't know what happened, but the whole thing was wiped out, and that was at like 10:30 last night, and I had to work, or we had school in the morning, and so he came in and started offering suggestions, one after the other, saying, well, it could have gone somewhere, and blah, 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 and then I was like, I don't need you to be saying stuff like that to me right now. I need you to just shut up and let me whine for a minute, and then he got pissed, and then I got pissed, and then he left, and I yelled at him for leaving. And
Okay. So it sounds like there's just a lot of stress, and little things that he's doing are making you really upset, and you're not feeling good about the reaction, right? Am I hearing that right?
Yeah, I guess so. It's, because he reacts so abruptly, I guess. It's so instant, which is kind of my fault for being rude right away, I guess. I guess I'm kind of a douche.
A douche?
Yeah. I can be a douche.
What do you mean by douche?
Like,
What makes you think you're a douche?
because honestly, a lot of times he doesn't necessarily deserve my attitude when he doesn't take out the garbage, and I'm like, dude, you didn't take out the garbage, what the hell? I could say it in a nicer way, but instead I say it in my Gloria douche way and say like, what the hell? You know, I know I'm not the nicest.
Okay, so maybe I'm hearing that feel a little bad maybe about the language that you use with them when you're stressed out.
Yeah, the language and my overall attitude, I guess.
Okay. So was there a time recently where, you're in school, I'm hearing, and you're very busy. Was there a time recently when that stress was there and he did something and he didn't react that way?
That's a good question. This summer,
Okay.
before school started.
Okay. So before the stress.
Yeah, I can't really think of a time recently that I haven't reacted just so awful.
Okay. So, but the school and that stress not being there was kind of the difference.
The
between-
school and work wasn't as horrible as it is right now, so it just, yeah, I guess
Okay.
it's my fault a lot, now that I think about it.
Okay. So when it was different, when you know you were reacting differently to him this summer before all the stress, how did you react to him when he would say something that in this situation currently would tick you off?
I would usually, I guess I would let it go. Like if he said, you know, I wouldn't automatically assume what he was saying was intended to be, you know, a dig at me or something, and I'd just be like, oh yeah, or you know, a lot of times he's joking, and lately it's not funny to me, but you know, this summer it was, and before it was, you know, still funny. His sarcasm was funny, but now I'm like, oh, you must be serious this time. I don't know if that makes sense.
Okay. No, that makes sense. It's just sounding to me like this added stress of school is just making a short fuse for you.
Yeah, to the point where he dropped the C word on me. He dropped the counseling word on me the other day.
Okay.
And that kind of scared me, so.
Okay. Why would counseling scare you?
Because counseling means that, to me at least, that even though we've been together for 5 years, we're not able to communicate effectively enough to figure it out ourselves. And then, you know, if we want to be together forever and we can't figure that out by now, to the point where I have to put a counselor in it, it scares me for what, you know, I don't want to break up, I guess.
Yeah. No, I don't know. But it sounds like to me that you are in tune with when you feel stressed and when you feel like your temper is short, and that you have communicated with him differently in different situations.
Yeah.
So and how did that feel when you guys were communicating openly and effectively without the?
It makes me feel whole, I guess. Like.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how to, like a well-rounded person, a well-rounded relationship that, you know, we're a team and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna ask a weird question. Let's say you go home tonight and you go to sleep, and overnight a miracle happens, and tomorrow that stress isn't there, that short fuse isn't there, that tension isn't there, and you're able to feel that way like you felt this last summer when you were able to communicate and feel whole, okay? How would that change your relationship with your boyfriend? How would that make you feel?
I would feel cliche, but happy.
Yeah.
I'd be happy. I'd feel like there was. I would feel like a future wouldn't be unforeseeable with the two of us. We would be. Not that I don't want to get hitched someday to him. I still do, because I know we'll power through. But I think we would giggle and we would bounce off each other, and we would be sarcastic and just be playful and.
Playful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
That sounds really good.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. And I think maybe that would affect how it would affect my other relationships. You know, my relationships at work, stuff like that.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, I'll suggest maybe this week, and finals week is coming up, I know. What would happen if you just pretended like that stress wasn't there? Pretended like it wasn't a stressful time, or that you weren't bogged down with things, and you guys were able to giggle with each other and not take everything so seriously, you know? How would that be okay to think about things in that mindset? Would that be helpful?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
We could try it.
Okay. Why don't we try this week? We're gonna meet next week. When things are getting stressful when you're studying this week, try once this week sometime, just thinking about how you felt and how different that would be. So
And try it.
Try it once and we'll talk
Okay.
about it next week.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank
Gloria.
you for your help.
No problem at all.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.